Hi, I'm Francesca Beauman and my book's called How to Crack an Egg with One Hand, a pocketbook for the new mother. I wrote the book because, well, I've got a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old, and both times I was pregnant, I wanted a book that was sort of funny, silly, full of weird trivia and crazy statistics, maybe some highbrow stuff, some lowbrow stuff, everything to really kind of encompass what modern motherhood means in the 21st century. Hopefully, this is that book. I was inspired to write this book because both times I was pregnant, I really felt that there was nothing on the market that shared all this amazing random information that I kept coming across. All this stuff about how the heaviest baby ever born weighed 23 pounds, or that the first woman to try chloroform as pain relief was so delighted with the results that she then named her baby Anesthesia. All this stuff that was out there, the history of babies or the science of birth, or stuff about your 1-year-old's first birthday party, this funny, intelligent, interesting information that I really wanted to get out there, I suppose, just to give the modern mother something to talk about when they go to that dinner party once their baby is 6 months old and have to think of something interesting to say to the person sitting next to them, or something to distract you a bit while you're having a cup of tea, hoping that if you leave the baby to cry just for another 30 seconds, she or he might settle herself a bit more quickly. Something that I could keep, you know, in my handbag or in the pram or whatever to distract myself up when I'm awake in the middle of the night. Some of my favourite bits in the book are the pieces of writing I quote from Nabokov on prams, or Elizabeth Gaskell on her 6-month-old, or John Locke on newborns, these really beautiful pieces of literature that I certainly didn't know existed. The most astounding fact I discovered while writing the book was that Malawi has better maternity leave provisions than America. So does Iran, so does Mozambique, so does Afghanistan. Afghanistan, women there, they get 90 days at full pay. America, nothing. Weird, isn't it? I think the most surprising reason to be cheerful about being pregnant is that you get really good tables in restaurants. But there's nothing about that in the book. That's just my own personal experience. Oh, I know, something else. At least, well, unless things go really badly for you, at least you probably won't be having to perform a self-administered cesarean, which is what a woman in a rural village in Mexico did in 2000. She had 30 hours of labour, nothing was happening, no one was around, her husband was off working, so she just got a kitchen knife and a bottle of whiskey and did it herself. Mother was fine, baby was fine, but you know, don't try this at home. When I was pregnant, I wish I'd known that Mrs Beeton was the only modern leader of a state to be pregnant whilst in office. It sort of would have made me stop moaning a lot, because I could have just thought, well, I could be trying to run a country and having, you know, morning sickness and swollen ankles. The most useful fact in my book for a new mum is, don't worry if all your hair falls out right after giving birth, it's very normal. Well, not all your hair, it probably won't all fall out, but you know, more than you'd like. You also tend to get a weird number of dental cavities. No one tells you that, but again, it's very temporary, it'll go away. I also wish I'd known that the heaviest baby ever born weighed 23 pounds, because you know, you think, well, whatever happens, it ain't gonna be that bad. I wish I'd known how to push a buggy in snow, because you never know when you might need that skill. And of course, I wish I'd known how to crack an egg with one hand. It would have made my omelettes over the last 3 years far more delicious. So one of the things that every new mother needs to know is how to do almost everything one-handed. I haven't got a baby with me, but I have got a large pile of books, and this is how to crack an egg with one hand.